Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new vlog. So as you can see, I am in the car. I'm off to London and this vlog is going to be a day in the life in London. It's going to be a very busy one. So just to talk you through the day, because I need to think about it myself. So I've literally just got in the car, we're heading up to town. I've got a client meeting first. We are then heading over to Little House in Mayfair to meet with Chloe and one of her best friends, one of her bridesmaids, which is so exciting. So we're gonna have a little bit of a girly lunch, gonna have a catch up. I'm gonna meet Em for the first time. I've spoken to her, I don't know, 100 times. I feel like I know her. She also used to work for Mrs. Alice, so I've spoken to her in that capacity so many times as well. Finally, we are meeting in real life and we have something enormous in common. Well, we have so much in common, but the biggest thing in common is that we both adore and love Chloe to absolute bits. So I'm really excited about that. We've then got to head over to Harrods because I'm collecting a very, very special piece for an event this evening that is quite possibly, I think, going to be one of the most incredible events that I will go to all year. All year. I cannot wait. So we've got to head to Harrods to collect that. We are then meeting Klaudia. I've got to shoot a couple of bits that I have in the back of the car, and then Klaudia and I are heading to the Franklin on Egerton Gardens to experience their luxury Haute-Couture Inspired Afternoon Tea experience. They've also partnered with the V&A to show a private preview of the Chanel fashion Manifesto before it goes public on Saturday. So you can imagine I am so excited. When I sent it to Klaudia, I don't think I've ever heard her squeal quite so much. So I think we're in for the most sensational afternoon. In terms of outfits, there's gonna be a few. So I'm actually just wearing my pale pink Neve Naught dress just to drive up to town, have my client meeting and go for lunch with the girls. I've then got a couple of outfits that I'm shooting with Klaudia later. And then you've probably guessed it in terms of my outfit for the Chanel afternoon tea and exhibition. We've gone vintage, classic, epic, slight hint of Barbie, extravaganza. So you're going to have to wait and see that outfit a little bit later on in the vlog. But anyway, we are on schedule. The sun is shining. So let's head up to town for a day in the life in London. First things first, I need fuel. And, oh, pardon that was just a bus. There is an amazing fuel station. I know it sounds crazy, I'm talking to you guys about petrol stations now. Get a little bit of everything on my channel. If you live in Henley or Marlow, there is a garage called Platts of Marlow and they have an incredible service, and sadly he's actually not here today. There's an older gentleman called Tony who I absolutely adore, and they have a service where they actually fill your car with fuel, they check your air levels in your tires. It's just an amazing service. You don't even need to get out of the car. So when it is absolutely peeing it down, they actually fill your car up for you, which I know is such a spoily thing. It's just an amazing service, so I would highly recommend it. If you do live in Marlow or Henley area surrounding, head to Platts of Marlow because the team are just so lovely. My car is currently filling with fuel and then we're gonna head up to town. Just arrived into town, found myself a parking spot not too far away from where we're going. I'm then also going to be able to head straight to Little House in Mayfair, which is where I'm meeting Chloe and Em. Oh my goodness, time to take out the rollers. I feel like you all see me probably the majority of the time with rollers in. I've also had some comments from my followers and subscribers saying, why do I not wear like a silk scarf over the top of my rollers? I think that might just be taking it a step too far. What do we think? Shall I start sporting the silk scarf over the rollers? I think Marcus might just draw the line there. But you know, I was born to be extra. Well, these are looking very, very ringlety. But I don't want it to drop too much. So I am shooting for Guinea London this afternoon, and then I'm shooting a dress for Lily Silk, and then I've got this incredible Chanel outfit. It's rather old school, very classic, but it is rather Barbie vibes. I cannot wait for you to see it. It's sort of that perfect combination between super classic, very classy, some exceptional vintage items in there, super rare and Barbie-esque. I can't wait. I feel like you are going to absolutely love it. And that is the hair out of the rollers. Honestly, I think one of the best investments I've ever made is my Dyson and these little metal pins. These are the ones from Amazon. I literally always link them below. If you think about it, if you get a fair few blow dries, or if you've bought a hairdryer, curling tons, straighteners, hot brush, they add up. When you think about the Dyson, yes, it is a large investment, it is expensive, but when you break it down, you have everything in one, and it works out cheaper than buying the hairdryer, the straightener, the curlers, the hot brush, all of that malarkey. So I think it's one of my best investments, and when it makes my hair look like this, I can't tell you how many people ask me whether I've just had a fresh blow dry. The answer is no, I do it myself. Anyway, the rollers are out, I'm ready to go, so let's go to Little House in Mayfair. Although it is a private members club, I am going to try and film a little bit of it, maybe my food. Sausage! My life is about sausage slotting. What a smart house! Just finished with Chloe and Em. Absolutely gorgeous, and I love Little House. The food there was scrum. I had a duck salad. Now heading to Harrods quickly to collect this jacket, then over to the Franklin. God, I feel like a headless chicken today. Collected the jackets! I cannot wait for you to see this whole outfit together. I think it's going to be amazing. The life of a content creator. Quickly put the next outfit on in the car. So this is the gorgeous Guinea London dress. I'm not doing it any justice because I've just thrown it on in the car. Just sorting out the hair. Klaudia has just closed the door. I've literally just collected her. Literally dashed into Harrods. I felt like I've recently watched that film. I can't remember what it was called, where Anne Hathaway, they steal the diamond out of Harrods. I literally felt like Anne Hathaway went in, got the jacket, walked out. I literally felt like to the security, I promise you I'm not stealing this. But anyway, we've got the jacket. I've quickly popped this on. I've got to film this and a stunning coat. It's called the Electra Guinea London coat. I'm trying to find my lip liner and lip gloss. Where are you? There you are. And then I'm going to be putting on this irresistible Chanel, focus, whilst doing the lip liner, Chanel outfit. It is so beautiful. I haven't actually tried on the Chanel blazer before, so I'm hoping it's going to fit me. It is one size bigger than I would have hoped, and I'm really trying to do secondhand September, and especially pieces like that, because they are such high value, try and get them at the best possible price that I can. Right, bag, I think I'm going to be a bit cheeky. I'm literally filming outside the car, so I feel I'm literally looking at the car. Nobody can break in. Let's go outside and film the first look for Guinea London. So this is the full look. As you can see, this really is the coat of absolute dreams. It is this dark navy velvet. It's creme de la creme. I love the details with the buttons, but the inside, so you've got the vibrant pink lining. It is so beautiful. I feel $1 million in it, and there is nothing quite like a Guinea London coat. Right, another outfit change. Let's head to the Franklin. Very quick change of clothes, and she is in the pink, and we are just walking to the Franklin. We are going to have the most almighty afternoon tea. I'm so excited.
And then something special in the evening.
It's going to be epic. So we are going to a private viewing of the Gabrielle Chanel exhibition this evening. We've been told to dress Chanel appropriate, so hopefully we've brought our A game.
I think so.
I think so. You've got your flowers. Let's go and devour a scone or two. Here we go. So here is the Franklin. Klaudia is working her magic, just making sure that we get all the signage in the video. There is something so special about the Franklin. Not only is it unbelievably located, the service is phenomenal. So let's head inside for the Haute-Couture Afternoon Tea. So this is our gorgeous table for afternoon tea, and these are our invitations. Look at this. Klaudia, come have a look. Isn't that amazing? I am definitely going to so many delicious things on here. I'm very glad I wore a stretchy dress. Matteo is here in his gorgeous and fabulous pink three-piece suit. It matches the afternoon tea to perfection. Look at this. Oh my goodness me. This is literally heaven on 4 plates. So please guide us through.
From top, we have the flight Paris to London, which is a butter croissant with creme fraiche, smoked salmon and pickled cucumber.
Delicious.
Next to it, there's the Fashion Week. It's a pain brioche with egg and truffle.
Oh, yummy.
And then we do have the catwalk, which is this mini baguette over here with cream cheese, Dijon mustard and roasted ham. Followed by the French Riviera, which is a beignet. Looks like a sweet one, but it is not. This with foie gras, mousse and candy orange.
Oh, delicious.
And here, to end with, we have the scones.
These scones.
Yes, which is chocolate scones.
The chocolate scone is just
with champagne
under
cream,
here.
actually, over here.
The champagne cream.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, it has a little gold leaf in it. Absolutely delicious. Well, I cannot wait to devour the tower. So we have just ordered our tea. Now, one of my favorite teas is jasmine tea with honey on the side. It's so calming, and I love the sort of floral but natural taste of it. And then I just add a little hint of honey for that sort of sweet kick. Well, I can assure you I'm gonna have a sweet kick over here. So we are filming for the Franklin. This is the Haute-Couture Afternoon Tea experience. Now, the Franklin have a partnership with the V&A, and as I said, this evening they have a private viewing of the Chanel exhibition that is open to the public on Saturday. So I will, of course, be taking you with me. I'm feeling quite legally blonde, Klaudia. Do you think I look like Legally Blonde? In a good way. I'm channeling a Reese Witherspoon. Anyway, I cannot wait to dig in. Tea has arrived. How gorgeous. Thank you so much. Thank you. Give you a little bit of a close-up look at the detail. You've got the Chanel dress, the bag, the lipstick, and all of it is edible. Look at those macaroons. In all honesty, I just can't wait to devour those. And a chocolate scone. Klaudia,
Chocolate lipstick.
have you ever chocolate lipstick? Have you ever had a chocolate scone before?
No, I never actually. Never.
I tell you, the secret is you have to layer up the clotted cream. So I am tucking into the delicious savory numbers, and then this is the foie gras. Have you ever had pink foie gras before? I'm about to. Quick bathroom break. We have just finished afternoon tea. I am so full. It was absolutely out of this world, so delicious, but the design,
It was so cool.
like the little handbags,
so
the
cool.
shoes, and the flavors were so different yet so scrumptious. Just popped on my lip gloss, sorted out the hair, and we are now heading to the V&A for the preview. I'm so excited. Honestly, today has been a bit of a whirlwind, but we're getting through it and we're having a gorgeous time. We have just walked into the V&A. I don't think I will ever get used to quite how magnificent this building is, and we are just about to head into the fashion manifesto. So we have just got back to the car. What an evening. I don't think I was expecting that. I don't know what I was expecting.
Exactly.
I didn't think it was going to be so big and so detailed.
Exactly.
I mean,
It was
her
huge.
entire life story, just so much information to absorb, and I wish I had hours to be able to go round. The pros of being able to film it means that actually I can sort of take my time to look at the content and actually read all of the signs. But I mean, my goodness me, the history is just phenomenal. I've learned so much about the brand. I mean, Chanel, I mean, it's a household name. It's a global fashion brand. It's probably the most luxurious brand, but when you actually know the finer details, it just makes it that much more. I think I'm mind blown this evening.
It is.
Speechless. But anyway, it has just gone 9:10. I need to drop this little one at the station, and then we've got quite a lot of work to do.
A lot. And then the next
A lot. Yeah, this one's got Fashion Week, which all I can say is pray for her. And then next week we head to Mallorca. I'm so excited. We're there for 10 days. It is my brother's 30th birthday, so we are going to take a little bit of time off and enjoy that together. And then Monday morning we're hitting the road running, and we have 5 days of back-to-back shooting. I cannot wait. Anyway, I'm sure I will come on tonight and say goodnight to you, but I need to turn the camera off and get home. Sweet home. It has gone just 10:20 to had a really smooth journey out of London. I must say I am feeling rather tired. It's been a busy but an amazing day. Just how fascinating and just mind-blowing the history of Gabrielle Chanel is truly phenomenal. I'm really not explaining it very well. But what an evening. And also the V&A. If you haven't been to the V&A before, I would highly recommend it. Family day out. The artwork there is truly fascinating. It's a big place, but the beautiful architecture and the history that's inside that building is astonishing. So I will leave all of the details in the description box below. It's also a stone's throw from the Natural History Museum. Again, if you are visiting the UK or visiting London, that needs to be #1 on your visit list, especially if you have children, because I think it's truly one of the most incredible places that has left such a huge mark on my life, and something that you can keep going back. And again, if you live in the UK and if you live in London and you haven't been, tut you should. Anyway, that is enough from me. I am going to have some screaming banshees inside. My sausages, I'm sure, are going to be very excited to see me, as much as I cannot wait to snog those beautiful little babies. Anyway, that is certainly enough from me this evening.